Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 1 and we will present about the topic today. The topic is culture in universal concept and cross-cultural terms and principle. Before we start the topic, I will introduce our members. I'm Alfia Ningsi as moderator and speaker 4, Sri Rahayu as speaker 1, Sylvia Yolanda as speaker 2, and Fuji Okta Indriani as speaker 3. Okay, the first topic explained by Sri Rahayu. To Sri Rahayu, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Sirahayu. Here I want to explain about definition of culture. As we see in the slide, actually there are two expert opinions on the definition of culture. First, according to E.B. Taylor, culture is that complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, and then morals, law, custom, and then any other capabilities and habits acquired by man as a member of society. Next, according to Reuter in the Park and Outline of the Principle of Sociology, page 191. Okay, the term culture is used to signify the sum total of human creation and then the organized result of group experience up to the present time. Culture actually includes all that man has made in the form of tools, weapons, and then shelter and other material goods and processes. All that he has elaborated in the way of attitude and beliefs, ideas and judgment, codes and institution, art and science, psychology and social or organization. So actually from the experts above, I can conclude that culture actually is the way of life that developed by groups and inherited from generation to generation. And then culture is made of many complex elements, including religions, systems, and then politics, custom, tools, and then language, buildings, clothing, or a work of art. Okay, I think that's all about my explanation. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And for the next is the characteristic of culture. In this section, the roots of one's culture are considered the driving force behind how humans learn to behave. It is according to Harris and Moran in 2004. Many researchers examine word culture from a global perspective and identify 10 characteristics that describe any group of people. And for the first is a sense of self or space, in which much of learning culture is unconscious. We learn culture from families, peers, into institutions, and media. The process of learning culture is known as enculturation. While all humans have basic biological needs such as for sleep, food, and others. The way we fulfill these needs varies cross-culturally. And for the second is communication and language. In communication and language, culture culture is shared because we share culture with others members of our group. We are able to act in socially appropriate ways as well as predict how others will act. Despite the shared nature of culture, that doesn't mean that culture is homogeneous or culture is not same. For the next is dress and appearance. The fourth is food and feeding habits. And for the 5 point is time and time consciousness, whether by time or age or status. And for the six, and the next is relationship. The various part of a culture being interconnected. All aspects of a culture are related to one another, and to truly understand a culture, one must learn about all of its parts, not only a few. For the 7 point is values and norms defined by cultural needs. And the next is beliefs and attitude. Every people have different beliefs and their attitude from their own culture. But and for the next is mental processing and learning defined by how people organize and process information. And for the last is work habit and practices, in which they are practices their daily habits in their country or their town, which is from their culture that bring from their parents. Okay, thank you.
Okay, next, I'm Fuji Oktanriani. I will explain about why should learn culture. Why should learn culture? Learn culture is important because helps us to know other people's perception from another part of the world. We can know about other people's feelings from another region in the world, from another country which full of different cultures. It helps us to make a good relationship or connection to others. Although we are live from a different place with a different culture, beliefs and regions. Cross-cultural understanding acts as a guide in our way of communicating with other people.
The last topic explained by me. The topic is what culture should be learned. English speaker culture, it means that the culture used by native English speakers of Great Britain, the United States of America, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Nations where English has been the dominant language for hundreds of years. Therefore, in cross-cultural understanding will describe a range and cultural behaviors, values, beliefs, and worldview that are reflected in the English language and often used by native English speakers. Thanks to Sri Rahayu, the second topic explained by Sylvia Yolanda. Sylvia Yolanda, the floor is yours. The next topic explained by Fuji Okta Indriani. To Fuji Okta Indriani, time is yours.